David Davis, welcome to Solihull Moors. How excited are you to get going?
Yeah, can't wait to get going. Obviously met the gaffer last week, and it was pretty simple for me. As soon as I came into the facilities and met the gaffer, I knew I wanted to come.
I was going to touch on the facilities because obviously you've played at a higher level than this, and you've got a lot of experience. But how impressed have you been with the facilities down here?
Massively. As soon as I came here, I was impressed by everything. It's really, really high end. So I think the club deserves to obviously be very much higher, and if we can do that and make a playoff push, then great.
I could touch on you come with a lot of experience. I mean, what is the aim for you here at Solihull Moors personally?
Obviously to get games, and obviously speaking to the gaffer, we need big playoff push, and I think the win on the weekend has obviously emphasised that. We're only 3 points off it now. We can put a little run together. There's no reason why we can't replicate last year, and obviously I know they just missed out minutes, but if we could do that this year, then great.
Was that something that sort of convinced you to the club, seeing how well we did last year and getting to that playoff final, and that's, I suppose, something that you want to be a part of, assuming we can obviously push on and get into those playoffs?
Yeah, definitely. Spoke to Harry Boyes as well. He was at Forest Green with me, and he couldn't speak highly enough of the club, so it gave me a great feel for it, and coming speaking to the gaffer and actually coming here was a definite yes for me.
And obviously you talk a lot about the gaffer. What was it that he said to you that convinced you to join this project here at Moors?
Just the way he wants to play, and the club itself, where it's going, his vision, and how I can fit into that, and it just ticked every box for me.
Obviously you've been local at Birmingham Wolves. A lot of our fans will know your playing style, but what can the fans expect to see from you, do you feel?
Energy, trying to break up play, let others do the things that they have to do, especially going forward, and try and keep goals going out our net, and trying to keep play going, and just work hard for the team.
And we recently lost a little bit of experience, and we're generally quite a young squad, but do you feel that's something that you can bring as well, that passing on that experience to some of the lads down here?
Yeah, there's, like you say, it's a young squad, and hopefully I can add that little bit of experience, but like you say, we've got one or two coming back from injury, and that can only help the squad and boost competition for places. But if I can add a little bit of experience here and there and a little bit of know-how, then great.
And we've touched on the playoffs and the desire to get there.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you feel the chances are of the club getting into those playoff places? Like you're saying, a few points away. Yeah. What do you think the chances are?
Well, obviously we've got a great chances. We're only 3 points off, and there's 20 games to play. So there's no reason why we can't, especially if we can put a run together. I know the form before Saturday wasn't great, but obviously that win on Saturday has kind of put that to bed, and it gives you that sense of relief, especially coming through the door now. You can see it, lads have got a real buzz on their faces, and hopefully I can add to that.
I was going to say, I mean, have you noticed that sort of shift in atmosphere in the training today? Obviously a good atmosphere out there, and what's the standard been like as well, I wonder?
Yeah, well, obviously I weren't here last week, so I can't really comment too much, but today everyone was smiling, happy, and it was a great welcoming for myself. So yeah, can't wait to get going.
And just finally, obviously a massive game tomorrow. It doesn't come much bigger than that, does it? Notts County at home for your first game at the club.
Yeah, it's a massive game, and obviously we watched a little bit of them. We know what to expect. Obviously they're doing very well in the league, so we've got take the game by the scruff of the neck and try and get 3 points.